Today we're playing level 1 Yasuo versus the adventure with all the dragons. Of all the Spirit Blossom champions, Yasuo is one of the weaker ones because his deck is heavily synergy based, where you need to play cards to discount random cards, but it does require some thinking instead of slamming big units, so it was actually one of the most fun challenges I've done so far.
Here are the ground rules. This is the only important one. Every time I lose, I get to upgrade a node. And they're gonna start with like the 1, 2, 3 star, and then eventually some bonus stars maybe. If we need to whale, we need to whale. Let's do it. Yasuo versus Elder Dragon. Now in the past, we would do level 1 champion versus Aurelion Soul, but I've never done it like this. So this is going to be Yasuo versus a bunch of dragons. Okay. Oh, this is good, right? Wait, this is really good. Wait, hold on. I need to go over this really quickly. We don't have any star power, so there's nothing to go over there. Except apparently I have this. I can make a yoink in hand, whatever. So, the deck. Spirit Blossom Yasuo. I can't be a Storm Conduit. A Storm Conduit is, this card will get its cost reduced when you gather Storm. And gather Storm, you do that by playing a card. Just playing cards, that's all it is. I cost 1 less for each time you've gathered Storm this game. When I'm summoned, obliterate the strongest enemy. So, 15 mana. So it's really all about getting this guy to go to 0 mana, basically. Gathering Storm. Reduce the cost of Storm Conduit to your hand by 1. Oh, actually, yeah, so I think it's actually one of his powers that says, when you play a card, Gather Storm. Because this guy just says, play Gather Storm an amount of times equal to my power. So this starts at 2 power. So the more power this guy has, the more you discount another card. And with Zephyr Sage, you can copy a Storm Conduit in your hand. So you have 2 of them, and they both get discounted. This is Strike, Gather Storm. Commune with Spirit, manifest a 6+ cost follower and make it a Storm Conduit. Very powerful. That's mostly going to be the win con. The Temple of Doran is good because once you have the thing that whenever you play a card, you Gather Storm, this becomes really relevant. And this is where you play another cost reduced card, grant me +1/+1. Okay, well, we're going to take Mount to Speak because if we randomly discount the cost of Yasuo to 0 immediately, that will make life a lot easier. Second history with the tier 1. Dude, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, we didn't see this one. Recall an enemy to gather Storm twice. Oh, that's really good. And we're against a Gem Dragon. What do? One of the foe's units survives damage. The foe creates a 0-cost gem in hand. When the foe plays a unit with 6+ base cost, it plays a random dragon boon on it. The foe has +10 Nexus health. Il Snnuy de Fungi. I can't pronounce that. Oh, that's pretty good. Thank you for the sub. For the primer. Appreciate it.
Bring me tea to gain the strength of rivers.
So, goodbye. You've gathered Storm 15+ times. I can't ever do it. I'm not 1 star. I'm 0 star. I'm here to suffer. 0 cost Yasuo. Yeah, it's pretty good actually.
My faith protects me.
Thing is, I'm gathering Storm, which is great, but I don't have a Storm Conduit because I don't have a single star. It kind of makes no sense at all. Yeah, maybe I should have just done at least 1 star. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I have a Storm Conduit. Alright, this one might actually win me the game. So it has the little icon around the 8. It's got a little storm thing around it. Looks sick as hell.
You reach the peak or beyond.
I loved PvP for the longest time with drop. Do you have any videos for a noob like me getting into Path to Champion? I'm working very slowly on a beginner guide, but it's not anywhere close. I don't really know where else you could find something similar. For now at least. I would recommend, like, honestly, it's not that complicated. And then if you end up with any questions, just like go to a streamer chat, post it in my YouTube videos, but post it here, and I'll answer your questions. Reduce the cost of a spell in your hand by 1. A spell, huh? A spell, okay. Yeah. No, that's fine actually. Is like Slay the Spire now? Yeah, basically.
It is time.
Think of it as a life service Slay the Spire.
This isn't part of the training.
The enemies of day will
Yeah,
fall.
it's gonna be really cool Gathering Storm when I, again, have no Storm Conduits. What the hell? Wait, why do you have Challenger? Oh, they start with Challenger. Oh, cool.
Trespassers!
Yeah,
Clad
a very
in
big
shining
reason
sunlight.
that Riot continues to invest in this game is because they think there is a place on the market for a life service roguelike deck builder. That is the reason we're able to play Runeterra today, and I agree with them. I think there's absolutely a place for that. Well, that went about as expected, but this means we get a star. Round start, a random card in your hand becomes a Storm Conduit. If you don't already have one, when you play a card, Gather Storm. This is an important one because this does two things that we actually need. First is we get to create a Storm Conduit. Second, we can Gather Storm by just playing cards. So now our deck will actually function. And the 2-star is kind of like meaningless, where you play a champion, draw one, and make it a storm. I mean, that's not bad, right? It's not bad, but it doesn't really... It's not required to make the deck function. You don't get experience for playing. If you're as bad as me and you lose on the first fight, yeah, you don't get anything. Also, I have a Poro power now, so there's that. I kind of like this. This is a card for us to play. And it's draw. Okay. So should you play low-cost cards so you can maximize Gathering Storm? Yes. Yeah, that's exactly it. I actually played fully powered up Yasuo once on the second channel. And I played the Hextech power, I believe. And the Hextech power is like the one where you get a 0-cost spell in hand every single turn.
Unyielding light.
Yeah, oh, so, okay. This is a really good question for beginner players. Is regular Yasuo better than Spirit Blossom Yasuo if I'm new and investing? The answer is a very, 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 very big yes. Now, let's say you have both Yasuo and Spirit Blossom Yasuo entirely maxed out. Everything you can get for them you have. Maybe Spirit Blossom Yasuo is slightly better, if not faster. That's possible, I don't know. But the thing is, regular Yasuo, you really don't need anything. You have him 3-star and you'll be able to clear almost anything in the game. It is probably my #1 choice for beginning players that want to do higher end adventures as far as champions to upgrade go. It's really, 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 really good. Because again, like Power Kirby said, it just... The amount of stuns that Yasuo puts out, it just invalidates so many different mechanics. I don't, like... Yeah, again, I don't think it's the most exciting thing to play, but it is very strong. So I'm kind of dying.
The journey to mastery begins
I should have played
with
this.
humility.
This has fearsome. I guess I'll just kill this.
Purge the impurities.
I need to do this. I can't block this. I think that power we got previously was just kind of nutty. What? Huh? What? Oh, okay. I broke the game.
You'll soon understand my methods.
It's a 9-5. This is so hard.
Where are they?
Grant us your guidance. We have need of you.
Come here.
Am I dead? They don't have,
Examine the
oh
fire
god.
And hope for her return.
My faith protects me.
It's like, Yasuo is just a little important. Oh, this guy's 4 mana. Wait, why are you 4 mana? Oh, so if I recall that, I can just play it again. But I have to, because it Gather Storm twice, so if I do this, I can play this. They got fearsome again.
Devotion through battle.
This isn't part of the training.
Yeah, it's just really hard to discount the Yasuo, guys. That's, yeah. That's what I'm finding out right now. Okay, so Now we get to 2-star, which will be another pretty big upgrade. It specifically wants you to do stuff with your champions, but we need to get past the first fight to even get a champion, because Yasuo can't be a Stormcon. Beatings will continue until upgrades improve. I was actually contemplating if I should do Aurelion Soul again, or this. So, I think the Aurelion Soul adventure is a little more exciting because it's longer, but if you're playing a champion like this, that's so like fundamentally just not cohesive because of the way his powers work, I might as well do the shorter one. His 2-star works if you play Yasuo too. Oh, does it? Can some champs clear ASOL as 0-star? Yes. It's hard. It's really hard, but it is possible. Let's do draw 2. I saw Nora do it. Yeah, Nora could do it. I think champions like Gwen and like... I think the best way to do it is play Gwen and get a Riven support champion. Because Gwen's deck inherently has a lot of good synergy. And then with Riven you can get Overwhelm, and Riven's package in general is like one of the better ones because it curves out. I like this a lot because it gives a win con. Every time you lose you get a star. Yeah, that's a concept, yeah. So I'm not just like stuck forever. Every time we get our ass beat, we upgrade a star. So now we have +1 starting mana. When you play a champion, draw 1 and make it a Storm Conduit. Oh, it's when you play a champion. Oh, I misunderstood. I thought it was that your champions are automatically Storm Conduits, but that's not how it works. Okay.
You'll thank me later.
Can you do it with the team of Scouts Gerad as 0-star? I mean, I've always played it with this concept, but my most popular video on my channel is this one. Can a level 1 Teemo beat Aurelion Soul and Path to Champion? That was 2 years ago. And the Ultimate Beginner Guide is slowly getting some views too. And we get the first Solly's Crown thumbnail. And then it's just a bunch of Raran collabs. Okay, so this is my conduit. I hate it. Yeah, no, it's pretty. I like that thumbnail. That one is good. When I've summoned, grant other dragon allies everywhere. I don't have any.
Scorching light.
Okay, a small beating. Oh, we only have 20 health. Oh my god, I forgot that was like one of the harder things about it. The 0 health.
You'll soon understand my methods.
I probably need to copy Citria because if she goes to 0 mana, I can play both. Or should I just do this first? Yeah, I kind of need to just like take the L next turn anyway and try not to die. And that's probably playing this. Yeah, we have to do this. Grant an ally +1/+1 and stun an enemy. Actually, I guess I need to recall this now in case it fools me. These oh no, I misplayed. No, I should have done it on the stack because now these are 0. I could have played them.
How did that move go?
Ah, right.
Trespassers! Show them what we're made of. And a long path to get here.
I swear Spirit Blossom Yasuo's low tier. I'm gonna need you to prove his viability. He's not low tier. He's definitely not. With upgrades, he is good.
My faith protects me.
But it takes a while to get there, man.
The enemies of day will fall.
Gathered Storm 15+ times. This is my Storm Conduit as well. So this one is 3 mana now.
I will follow this path until the end. Guess that's one way to do it.
Fall by my sword.
Okay. So this is actually an 8/9 now.
Follow my lead.
We got past the first video. I'm surprised the Ephemerals video easy broke through 100k. Yeah, me too. It was just like, I think like no matter what Runeterra content you would post back in the day, it would just get consumed. It was really kind of sick, honestly. I feel like out of all the card games, Runeterra's always had like such a dedicated player base. So it's... when you play a champion, draw one and make it a Storm Con. Should I just add more champions? Yeah, I might as well add more champions, right? This is just like pretty good. Lilia? Lilia is actually pretty good, man. Wait, blooming bot on Yasuo? Procs his effect again, right? This might actually be really good. It's also stalling with the blooming bot. Let's try it out. Solitary monk healer. This is when the foe attacks, they play wildfire. Okay, I have to go here, man. This is inevitability. I can never beat this. This is just they're tough. But once I get Yasuo, I'm just like on the board anyway. Isn't Yasuo play effect? Oh god, is it? No, it's when I'm summoned. Okay, I was gonna say. Nice try.
Friends before. They'll die.
Yeah, I heard about Clover Pit. I didn't really know what the fuss was all about, but it looked pretty fun.
Knowledge is suffering.
Wait, which one is my Storm Conduit? Oh, it's a round start thing. Yay! So round start. Okay, this is a Storm Conduit. So I play this, I draw one, and it becomes a Storm Conduit.
Your eyes and dream with me.
Very interesting. Good lord. You don't get the when you play a conduit, make something else a conduit if you don't have one until later. Which one is that? I thought I had, is that like the 3-star? It's a 3-star? Okay, yeah, that's significantly better. That makes sense. I'm alive.
Quiet, you.
Yasuo's 5 mana.
A little dream that does wonders.
Are the best max Runeterra champs still Swain, Viego, Fiddlestick, Misfortune? I have a tier list. It's Fiddlesticks, Ahri, Swain. This guy doesn't even have quick attack, man. Why don't you have quick attack?
Sleep and dream of better things.
Ooh, I could easily do double Yasuo even. Ah. It's not Ahri? Yes, it is Ahri.
I will follow this path.
Not really?
until the
Yes,
end.
really. Ahri's insane.
Quiet, you. Mother tree.
Yeah, normal Ahri. She's high 8? Nope. She is S tier.
Thousand Tusk Wall defends us.
What's the strongest monster champ in European with 3 stars and with 6 stars? So, I feel like I have to say this every single time I talk about tier lists because somebody's always going to disagree, which is just the nature of tier lists. But the thing about a Path to Champion tier list is that you have to look at every single modifier in the game. So inherently, tier lists for Path to Champions are pretty meaningless because there are so many different adventures, right? Where Jinx might be insane against any given nightmare, she's completely trash against Lysandra, for example, because Lysandra has 99 health, she makes her Nexus tough. Jinx, unless you high roll and get like a strategy that actually works, she just can't beat her. So making a tier list is all about consistency. It's about finding champions that can basically clear everything. And Ahri is that. Ahri can win on any single turn because of the way her recall works. You don't need the attack token with Ahri. And same goes for... That's why Fiddlesticks is the most broken, because he can easily win by just playing aggressive, but he can also very easily win by milling your opponent. Also, I'm kind of misplaying because I'm yapping too much.
Welcome to try.
So the best the Master Champion, in my opinion, is Lux 1. No, sorry, Lux 2. It's Lux Illuminated. And then it's Vayne and Lux 1. I rate them pretty equally.
Task wall!
How did that move go?
Gathered my bones.
Hi, Son, you kind of knew her. So if you already answered this, but how do you rate order the 6 Spirit Blossom Can for best to worst? So I'm planning on doing a stream, probably honestly this week, to make a tier list for all the Spirit Blossom champions, so 6 of them. But if I had to rate them just like right now without any context, I think the best one is probably Yi. Then it's Ahri, then it's Teemo, then it's Kindred, then it's probably Evelynn and then Yasuo. Evelynn and Yasuo might be swapped. Okay, well, too busy yapping, but kind of a loss that I was expected. So now, round start and when you play a Storm Conduit. So if we play a Storm Conduit, a random card becomes a Storm Conduit. Okay. Teemo's better than Ahri. Yeah, that's the other one that's pretty close, but I think Ahri's better. Okay, so now we have 3 stars. So this one, Gather Storm. I mean, I'm not taking this yet, but we'll be able to actually plan our stuff out for what we want next. Game starts, summon a 2-cost unit from your deck. That was really good, but we're locked into either this Commune with Spirit with Storm Channeler or Support Champions Ancient Coin. I don't really know which one is better. So it might have to come down to like what attached nodes are better. And this one is terrible. This one has terrible attached nodes. I max Spirit Blossom Ahri stars for no, she's good. Like that's the thing, right? it's again. Okay, so look. Okay, watch out for the flashbang. Beware. So here's the thing, right? So you have A, B, C, D, E, right? So this is your tier list. So it's like, okay, this is the best one is Yi, and then it's Ahri, right? And then I'd be like, okay, here's Teemo, and then it's like right here it's Kindred, okay, and then it's Yasuo, and then it's Eve. Right? Just as an example. This is what it would look like. This is what the tier list would look like. If I had to rate all the Spirit Blossom champions. In reality, if we're looking at any other tier list where you like define the tiers, I'm just rating them in relation to each other. If I had to make an actual tier list, it would be like, so Yi is S tier, but Ahri is also tier 1, and Teemo is also tier 1, and then in B tier, you start having your Kindred, and then, you know, Yasuo is probably up here too, and then in C tier, it's like, here's Eve. This would actually be what the tier list is. There are no bad champions in the Spirit Blossom. All of them are very good, and they're able to clear most adventures. It's just the thing is, some of them are slightly better than others, so if you put them in relation to each other, it's pretty clear which one are better than the rest. So Eve, me and Pink Rose actually kind of researched this, and we found that the only Spirit Blossom champion that gets a significant upgrade from their 6-star is Eve. Eve is the only one that will go like an entire tier higher if you get her 6-star. All the other champions are just like, if you get their 6-star, they're just doing what they're already doing a little bit better. But Evelyn gets an actual win con out of it. Because he gets Overwhelm and double stats. Whereas Pink Rose is traveling. So she's a little less active this week. Create a fleet. This is insane. Sharp and Resolve, this might actually win us the game. We just got 3 stars. And this is a free Storm Gathering. The streak, no, see, the streak is alive. We're making sure that the Pink Rose streak is alive. What's up, Death? Wow, we actually high rolled so hard with that. I like this combo in hand. I also like keeping Yasuo. What's good, Fabzel? Yeah, I'm having a really good time doing Runeterra again. I still, like, don't get me wrong, I still love Bazaar.
We have gone long
And I will still be playing Bazaar. But Bazaar's just not gotten any updates for some reason. So.
Get me a sweet bun.
Unyielding light.
Wow, this is just so much faster already. But a Sharp Resolve, it's this card. This is LeBlanc's 3-star, I think. Or 2-star? I don't know. I think 3-star. Oh, that's the wrong one. Be gone! And now we get a 0 mana Stormblade Sage. So these are 3 mana? Oh my god.
What
Oh my
Spirit
god.
Blossom? Oh god.
S tier, S tier. You couldn't see it in my paint image because he was just like above all of them. Bye-bye. Wow, this is insane. Yeah, I think we win the adventure because of Sharper Resolve. Oh, I can level him. Doesn't really
Maybe
matter.
I do have a future.
Yeah, Star Guardian Urgot, his 6-star is that you don't even have to enter the battle to win. With Spirit Blossom and Urgot, you just click on the node and it gives you the victory screen.
Clad in shining
It's
sunlight.
fast and fun.
Burn away doubt.
Nah. Leave alone. You have to recall an enemy. Oh. Actually, I feel like most of the time you get to recall your own stuff too if you want to. Yeah, so now when we play a Storm Conduit, the next one becomes a Storm Conduit, so this one. This card is good if you can increase its power too, man. You go really fast with it.
I face my fate. Your turn. One step closer to redemption.
Is it better to push an Spirit Blossom Champion to the 6th or 7th star, or better to push one to the 4th star? Our EV and team are all 5 or 6, but Yasuo and Taker are only 3. I feel like for most of them, every single one, you get a bigger upgrade from their node with a good rune. The one where you get to equip a rune. I feel like that one is really, really good if you have the legendary rune that fits them. The 7-star, which is usually the 6-star, is really unnecessary, except for Evelyn. The only one I would recommend getting it for is Evelyn. Recall an ally. I mean, draw is really good, actually. Do I have high power? I don't. I'm gonna have Yasuo. These are all... This is like so close to being good. 4 power. 3 power. Let's take the mirror image. No, I don't like this. No. Okay. Which champ do you think gets the highest upgrade? I mean, going from quite low performance to close to OP. Swain. Swain is, well, I think any of the champions that have an S tier, their 6-star is all completely insane, but they're already quite strong without it. Like Swain and Fiddlesticks are very strong without it. But if you get their 6-star, they just become Exodia. Honestly, these are not bad either. You've attacked with 5+ Nightfall or Fearsome allies. It's probably just Garen. These are all cards that are really good as Storm Conduits. If you can play these for cheap, they're all strong. These are completely whatever if they're cheap. These are also these are good cheap because it makes it easy to activate their Nightfall. But then individually, the only good one is this because you drain 2. New LOR posted. Ooh, is it teasers? Oh yeah, we are. Well, actually, we're close to teaser season, to a spoiler season. Bro, I love this because I know what they are. Like, how is this? How does this resemble Zoe at all? I don't get it, man. Nobody's gonna guess this. Okay, so we have a healer. Okay, let's go to I can do both. I think the tough one is still better. So yeah, it's I mean, it's Friday today, so this is when I do the consolation, and then Monday and Tuesday they reveal them, I think. Drifter's deck. Wait, what spoiler? What NDA? I can't believe it's Brahms left and right arm. And then it's just a small little guy in the middle. It's a small Braum in the middle with two huge guns. Actually, this might be the first card in Path to Champion ever where I like Grifter's deck on it. This is the very, very, very first card where I'm like, okay, I'm happy this has Grifter's deck. We play another cost-reduced card. This counts then, right? Oh my god, the synergy! Yeah, I actually think we win this because of the sharper resolve. That was so insane. Wow, this card is good as hell. Okay, I'm gonna play this for one because I want a different Storm Conduit. Maduli with no chimes? Okay, it's Ariston every time. And then we'll increase that. And then Ariston... Wait, what? Did this just become the Storm Conduit when it was already a Storm Conduit? Wait, is that actually what happened? I think it landed here. Oh no! Mounted Drake has Purify? Bro. Nah, dude. Wow. Just wow. Okay, I gotta be honest. Yasuo is a lot more fun where you don't have him fully unlocked. I feel like you actually have to think a lot with this deck. It's kind of nice, bro. It's kind of sick. Yeah, I'm a fan. Ooh! Oh my god!
My legs don't work.
But no, for real, Jed, this is actually really fun.
This isn't part of the training.
I don't really want this guy to die.
How did that move go?
Mina sniff food? Sniffer? So I haven't played LOR in a long time. Is this game dead? Would I be playing it right now if it was dead?
Down from the cloud-touched mountain.
Yeah, the game took a different direction. That's really the only way of putting it. Wow, this feet sniffer is gonna go nuts, bro. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, I actually love that card. The Manifest a Storm Conduit one, like an expensive guy. Sniffer.
Like a gale through the valley.
Oh, exact lethal. Oh my god, he still got it. See, I wish I could do more of these challenges, but I just don't have the champions for it. I like getting expensive stuff. It's like there needs to be a mix between cheap stuff to gather Storm and expensive stuff to become a Storm Conduit. This seems pretty good. Okay, we go to the shop every time. Enemies have -1, -0. Yeah, I'll take it. Targon's Peak, bro. Is Targon's Peak good? I don't think so, right? Because when we get to Elder Dragon, this is gonna benefit them. Augment and becomes attack. When a summon draws spell. This is also like pretty good, man. Augment and becomes attack. We have one spell every single turn for free. I actually really like this. Let's do it. I'm quite often someone who tries to min-max this crap, and I shouldn't be, I think. I should just have fun with it. Buy the stuff that makes sense. Wow, that's like the worst thing to land Storm Conduit on.
Get me a sweet bun. I lose the senses. Tea for two.
Here's some boys. Min-max is fun. So min-maxing can definitely be fun. I think there's a difference when in a game like this, min-maxing means you never get to pick any cards that would synergize with your deck. You're cutting everything just so you have a higher chance of playing the same as usual broken cards every single game. Oh, it did? Oh, that's interesting.
Sunlight's guide you, my brethren.
That's actually a really nice like quality of life thing where if this is your Storm Conduit and you play it, something else becomes a Storm Conduit and then this discounts it. It's kind of cool.
I'll show you how it's done.
Back, heretic.
I should have pulled this actually then.
Follow the horizon.
Is the only way to get glory points all 3 weekly nightmares? I actually don't know. I don't really do monthlies, so.
The strength of the sun and my faith are one.
Maybe I do have a future. Life and death on the...
Have we done the double team already? Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be on YouTube, I think tomorrow. Yeah, next Wednesday, I'm uploading like my biggest video ever. I don't know why I'm saying that, because it's not Runeterra. It's not a Runeterra video. It's on my second channel.
Decide my fate.
Anyway, that's why I've not been streaming as much. That's kind of been taking up all my attention. Bye-bye. Hold on, I need to tag Pink Rose. Go big. Oh. What the hell? Wait, what? Why are they 5-1s?
Yone, brother.
I'll show you.
Yeah, get him. The 1 unit judgment.
We must not relent.
I think that was lethal actually. They would have had the no, it wasn't. Or it would have been lethal either way. I mean.
One step closer to redemption.
This might be it, guys. We might beat the Elder Dragon already. Do you think there's a world where they update PvP content while also doing PvE content? Maybe in like 5 years. Okay, maybe, okay. At least 2 years is what I'll say. Take that one. Do we want a champion item or a shop? I think it's champion item, so I can save some money. I'm only on 480. It's probably going to be a bad power anyway. When I'm summoned, draw a spell. When I'm summoned, give me barrier. Challenger's pretty good on Yasuo. If we do Challenger, that means that when he's leveled, we can pull one enemy and the other one gets obliterated. Let's cut a card. Which card is underperforming right now? What this guy, man? This guy? Yeah, Gather Storm 1s.
The enemies of Demacia will fall.
Honestly, they could have given Yasuo some keywords. He's feeling mighty naked. I mean, maybe they did give him keywords so that you can still see his face. If there was a keyword here, you wouldn't be able to see anything, man. It would be like Elder Dragon. You know how in Elder Dragon, literally like the entire, just like the front of the card is entirely covered in text? I honestly, I bet that's why they did it, man.
One spring for each crab I saw today.
Just so you can still read.
See?
I'm actually gonna look for Elder Dragon, because that's like, I love Elder Dragon when he's not a one-of in cringe decks. Actual Elder Dragon decks are super cool, but let me see if I can find them. Yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous, dude. Like, you can't see his face. That's, yeah, that's ugly as hell. Like, actually, though, that actually looks so bad, bro. Like, say what you want about, like, Hearthstone card design and whatnot, but the little text box always look clean as hell. This is a mess. This is an actual mess. I would have almost been like, just don't give him Fury. I've never noticed that. Yeah, because he's hiding. You can't notice that there's an Elder Dragon there if you never knew there was one in the first place. So yeah, I mean, and this is the same, right? I actually feel like they did okay-ish with Aphelios even.
I serve my people with pride.
I should play that first. Yeah, we're popping the hell off.
How it's done.
Get him out!
Destiny waits.
At least summoning me looks normal on the board. I mean, that's pretty common, though, for card games. Like, you have the card in hand, and you can read the text like this, but then on the board, they're like a little frame. That's in, like, every game. Can I ask for your opinion on Echoing Spirit, Gale Force, Spirit Blossom, Yasuo? Yeah, it's good. Echoing Spirit, Gale Force is really good on Spirit Blossom, Yasuo. It's a good chance that his best build has Gale Force. Quick attack. Yeah, that's a quick attack. Quick attack Challenger, the classic. We play champion summon an exact ephemeral copy of it. Yeah, we'll do that one because 2 Yasuos means 2 obliterates. And then when we attack with both of them, that's 2 more obliterates. We kill all. I'm actually having a really good time playing this. This is why I'm like, I feel like I'm almost harassing Riot. Just letting them know, like, please, like, you don't get it, but we really need modifiers. People, no, I say people, but I just think there's a lot of value in having modifiers and then giving incentive to use those modifiers. Like, if you just tell people you can make it harder for yourself to win, nobody's really gonna do that, right? But if it's like, if you beat this adventure with at least 2 difficult modifiers turned on, you get some extra stuff. I think everybody will do that. And it's just like, there's so much value in just giving people like a way to kind of create their own adventure in a way. It makes every single adventure so easy to recycle as well, you know? They're doing Slay Spire. They do it on like almost every single roguelike deck builder, so I don't know why Riot doesn't like it. And there's Pink Rose. Okay, good, good, good. Hello, Pink Rose. The streak is alive! I can relax. I mean, I'll just play the Yasuo. Oh, I wasted one of the Yasuos. Oops.
I will follow this path until the end.
You use the Ascensions with no benefit other than more of a chance. Yeah. So, I agree. As a live service game, though, I think you do want to give a small incentive. I could be wrong on that, but I feel like they should.
One way to do it.
Oh yeah. Are you sure? Are you sure? That should be the last one you recall, dude. Okay, thanks.
You have taken a
Oh, no.
dark
Oh,
path. You
what
never
the? Okay,
did
never.
believe me.
Keen ice.
Which the Master Champ is going to be the easiest for the Spirit Blossom Teemo adventure?
Fallen leaf.
Probably just Morgana. Does Morgana count? I don't think she counts, does she?
Like a storm, I bring change.
You're recalling my Yasuo again? Morgana? Yeah, then it's Morgana.
Clear my name.
Oh my god. Kind of a big boy. It's a dead big boy though. So we simply attack and pull this and that one dies.
I will regain my
Do you know what Spirit Blossom Yasuo's favorite song is? What is it? Gathering Storm by Pentakill. I only like Lightbringer. Lightbringer's fire. Oh, free attack? Hell yeah. Trade in hand a fleeting copy of the last non-fleeting card you played. Gonna get back to your boat ride? Have fun, Pink Rose. Living the life. Is this good? Last non-fleeting. Your Nexus is tough. So we have a spell chest or an item chest that's purple. We go for the purple item chest. Also, Peculiar Dragon is a scammer, so let's not go there. When the foe frostbites an enemy, they summon a Sigil of the Storm. I love Commune with Spirits. It's so good. It's going to be active next turn, so we'll do this. It's a funny card. I hate this encounter they keep doing for my units. The Spirit Blossom Teemo adventure? Yeah, that one is a bit annoying.
The journey to mastery begins with humility. Sharpening edges. Deft hands.
Whoa.
Winter take you.
I love the PvP session for the other day. Yeah, we'll do one again. We'll do one again at some point. Why do you die? Oh, it is. Okay, man. What? That reset my stats.
They will be civil, or they will be civilized. Coin and carnage. There's nothing better.
Gonna go big!
Prime butchery.
Only an A12.
You have a flag.
I thought he'd be way bigger, actually.
Mine to take. You'll fetch a high price.
I swear the voice of this guy sounds like someone from Arcane, but I can't tell who it is. If you were a bird, which would you be? A robin. Definitely that one. For no particular reason at all.
Prime butchery.
Save the homestead.
What an odd choice, right? Yeah. What about a fish? An ocean sunfish.
And so, yes, that hurts rolls.
Is that lethal? I never drew Yasuo, so I never got to do like the big stats. Oddly fast answer. I think about this day and night. So I'm glad somebody's finally asking the questions that matter. Does Yasuo's epic relic work on Spirit Blossom Yasuo? Yes, it's very, very, very good. Yeah. He even has a recall in his deck. Hello, Gishki. What are you doing?
Sentience is a curse.
Sentience is a curse.
I'm trying to better you. Ah, a yordless minimus.
Yay!
Okay. Okay. Give me lethal. I have one spell. Start the chain. It's already lethal.
I smell money.
Done? I won my first 6.5 adventure with Spirit Blossom Evelyn 5-star with rare items. It was my turn, enemy had full board, I only had 2 mana champion. And 2 mana, I thought I lost, then they play... Then they play Wither and I had Steel. Wither? You stole like a really big unit and killed them with it? Big. Double attack, -1 cost. Last breath, rally. I'll take the double attack, I guess. For this? I mean, I'm not really attacking until I have like full board control. I think we just take the double attack. This one has been underwhelming. The foe summons 2 Herald of Dragons. If you could choose a region of Runeterra to reborn into, which would you choose, considering you would be a normal human with no special powers? Still Targon, because Targon's my favorite region. For no other reason than it would be cool.
You'll thank me later.
The prophecies ring true!
freaking barrier. Oh, nice. Cool. We're carried so hard by that power. It's actually unbelievable.
The dragon's close. I can feel
It's deceptively deadly.
Witchcraft is not made but discovered.
I think it's kind of scary.
Realigning lenses.
So when I play Elder Dragon, it should just die to Yasuo. It'd be really good if we can level Yasuo before we play him. Did I copy this? Yeah, I should. Because I'm running out of cards. So we can copy this, it becomes a Storm Conduit too. I need to wait with Yasuo until they play Eddie.
The journey to mastery begins with humility.
Burn them all!
Ban!
Sharpening edges.
It says deathless.
Deft hands.
I need to make space.
Ashes and stars.
So Yasuo is leveled.
Foretold.
There he is. So this is 14. So how does this work with Deathless? We play Yasuo and he levels. He kills this. Does he then kill it again through Deathless?
No one is promised tomorrow.
So dead?
Life and death on the blades edge.
What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, it's an obliterate. It's an obliterate. So it's... Oh, you're right. He just killed the entire board with that. Yo.
Cunning beast with eyes of insight.
What? That was so sick, dude. Oh my god. Wait, that was hella cool. What? Oh, he doesn't even kill anything. Okay, you know what? Let's go back then. Are they dead? 42. We did it at 3-star. We had a 3-star Yasuo with basically no item. And we made it. But yeah, it really does come down to getting one good power. I'll be honest. That was basically all Sharper Resolve. Stuff like counterfeit copies is also really good because you just get a free spell to gather Storm every single turn. But Sharper Resolve helped us with so many combats. That was pretty good. Yeah, this one, the Sharpen Resolve at 0 mana. First try. Never had any doubt. G to the G.
Thinking of the Baxillion Victor, time bomb printer, 1, 2, meta shift.